Okay, I've cut my melt and pour. As you can see, I cut a lot because I don't know how much it is. I'm going to need to use to make them all normal. I just end up cutting half a block of the stuff I make, but I make a pretty 1-inch thick block when I do it, but this is not my melt and pour, so let's see what 2 rows of it will do on 30-second intervals. That's doing. I'll go ahead and mix this pretty purple that I got at Nurture Soaps Supplies. This is Purple Vibrance, and this is what I used on my Twilight in the Woods soap. So let's see how it's going to do in melt and pour. Just a little bit on a, okay, a little bit. Alcohol. Okay, that was 30 seconds, so let's see what it did. Nothing, so let's swish whatever is melted. Go back in for another 30 seconds. You know what, I think I'm going to do light blue in this one. This is light blue. It's a unisex light blue, means it doesn't smell like the women's and it doesn't smell like the men's. But it's still very, very pretty scent. Just a little bit in there, because melt and pour does not need a lot of fragrance. Just a little bit in melt and pour will go a long way. And if you find that you have very sensitive skin and can't even really use a lot of soap, glycerin melt and pour soaps are like the best mild soaps for you. I have a lot of customers that have very sensitive skin that cannot use a lot of the other soaps, but they buy this and they love it. They said it works well with their skin. Let me get another thing to stir. Kind of get that off the sides. But yes, they loved it. It says very mild on their skin and they absolutely adore it. And they adore the scents that I carry, because I carry mostly type fragrances. Like Bath and Body Works, I carry a lot of the designer type fragrances. Let's give it for another 20 seconds, see what we get. I have Bronze Goddess, I have Abercrombie and Fitch, I think it is, Fierce. I have light blue, that's unisex fragrance. I just started carrying Cashmere Woods type. So if you like that fragrance by Glades, you will love that one. Made some sachets with it on a customer's request, and she said it smelled just like it to a T. Wasn't exact, but she's like, that is the best she's ever smelled that came close. Okay. See how hot you're running. Okay, 161. Means I cannot put it in my mold or even put my fragrance in it yet. Just get rid of the bubbles. There we go. And I'm actually have my laptop on and I'm watching The Borgias on Netflix. Oh my god, this is so good. Later, so let's see how hot it is. 151. Okay, it's dropping really quickly. Of course, it is cold in here. Let me add the fragrance and color. Get as much of it in there as possible. I don't really like to waste when I do this. That's why my soaps are really, really vibrant in color and just gorgeous. Smells so pretty. And yes, this is just stuff that has cooled on the sides. Don't worry about it, it's not important. 136. It's getting there. Take it one more time to be sure. it's getting close to where I need it to be, so I need to constantly keep watch, keep stirring so it doesn't develop a skin. Because it kind of develop a nasty little skin on top. Well, I call it nasty. It's just soap that's cooled over, but okay, just barely 1 degree under. I'm going to keep stirring, I'm going to keep washing the borgias, and keep checking the temperature, and I'll come back when it's at the right temperature. Okay, it is at the right temperature. Let me get my mold and begin pouring it in. And yes, I did make a little too much, but that's okay. It's ready to get rid of bubbles. And I still got some skin in there. Well, I don't like it. Well, I don't like making melt and pour in the winter time, but then again, I don't actually have the heater on. I'll just remove it, it's no problem. Oh, all gone from that one. This was for the house, so I really don't care what it looks like. But the ones I sell have to be perfect. And I will let that cool for about 2 hours. Then I'll come back and show you how to mold it. Probably by then I've already started on my tiger soap. Okay, it's been over an hour. It's cool enough. Try to break the lining. Towel, go. Okay, I didn't break it, so I'm just going to push on it. It'll pop out. So I don't like these plastic molds. And I didn't fill it to the top, so I don't know why the airlock just won't break. Okay, I think I got it to break on one side. Okay, would you stop, you stupid towel? Yeah, there it goes. You can see the airlock breaking. Here we go. Nice soap. I love the scent. It's gorgeous. The color is gorgeous. I need to find a silicone oval mold because they're so much easier to work with. Because as you can see, after a while of use, they misshape always. I've actually had this mold for almost 2 years. So it's definitely time to retire it. Gonna leave that one in there until I'm ready for it, or until I need the mold. For all this extra on the edge, all you gotta do is rub your finger around it while it's still fresh. And there we go. Nice smooth edges. And that's how I make the melt and pour. And it's 9 something in the morning, so the mail hasn't even passed yet. But be sure to check my channel later today or early tomorrow. Well, not early tomorrow, probably late tomorrow in the evening. And I will show you how to make the LSU cold processed tiger stripe soap. And we're big college football fans around here, and most of us tend to like the only good team, which is LSU.